So we're going to start an easy seat today, Sukhasana. Go ahead and elevate your hips if you like. That always helps my back and my hips a little bit. Welcome to a practice of Brahmana. Brahmana. Brahmana is the energy of expansion. So it's a perfect practice to do right here in the middle of summer. If you think about how hot the sun is right now, like the fullest expression of the sun. If you look at our gardens right now, the tomatoes are starting to get big, right? Sunflowers everywhere you look, like life is in its fullest sense of expansion right now. And very soon that will start to taper off and we'll start to lean towards more of a deceleration, a contraction, a closing back in. So I really love to celebrate the seasons with my yoga practice. And I invite you in today to just celebrate this energy of creativity, of passion, of expansion, just like the middle of summer. So as we take our seat right here, I invite you to just close your eyes and notice inhale and exhale. And as you slow your breathing down, notice which one is easier for you, the inhale or the exhale. So through our whole lives, every in-breath we take is energizing. It's expansive. And every exhale is contraction, closing in, letting go, softening. So today we're really going to focus on that in breath and the expansion and even a hold at the top. So join me as we deepen that inhale. Take 6 counts to breathe in. And then just let that breath go with a sigh. And then again, on your own, 6 counts to inhale. And then just don't worry, just let the breath go like you're letting air out of a tire. 6 counts, inhale. And just let it go. And then we'll add a hold at the top. So take a deep breath in, 6 counts in, and hold 6 counts. And then just exhale. So do that again, the emphasis on 6 seconds inhale, 6 seconds hold, and just let the breath go. So that might feel a little odd to not be counting that exhale, but just trust that the breath will get out of you. And the emphasis really is on this expansion and this inhale. So we're going to take that 6-6 breath to our hands and knees. And as we move into cow, I'd like you to take 6 full seconds. Inhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then a big exhale into cat. Then do that again on your own. Just peel up 6 counts into cow. Hold 6 counts. And then just in one big movement, exhale it out into cat. So continue doing that a few times on your own. 6 in, 6 hold, quick out. Go one more round, 6, 6, and out. And then coming back to neutral, keep your knees right under your hips, press back as much as you can into child's pose. Inhale back to tabletop, reach your right arm forward and your left leg back. And then exhale, child's. Coming up, switch, left arm, right leg. Exhale, child's. So starting to flow with your breath. Let the breath now be a little more even and equal. In this practice, we'll do a lot more flowing, a lot less holding. Our goal is expansion, energizing, stimulation. Let's go one more time on each side with this spinal balance flow. And then slowly lowering yourself down onto your belly. Extend arms out in front of you, and we're going to do a variation of locust pose. So start by just lifting your head, come up onto your hands, and then lower down. Just get a nice easy flow going here. Your steady breath sets the pace. On the next inhale, raise the right arm, and then lower. And then switch, left arm. If that hurts your back, bend your elbows a little bit more. Inhale, lift your right leg with your body and lower. Exhale, inhale, left leg. So then we'll start lifting opposites. Left arm, right leg as the body lifts. Exhale to switch. So looking for flow and reach and expansion, but no pain. Pain is going to stop us in our tracks. Pain is a dead stop. We want to avoid those hard, painful, sharp places. Let's go one more time each side. Locust flow. And then hands come to the shoulders, gently press back, child's pose. You can rest on your elbows or place your hands under your head. Take a moment to just breathe into your back. From child's pose, slowly emerge all the way up to stand on your shin bones. Inhale your arms in front of you. And then we're just going to open to one side in a kneeling twist. Come back to center and back down into child's. And that's our flow. Inhale, arms come forward. Open into your twist the opposite way. And back to child's. Start to hear that ujjayi breath as your body's moving and flowing. Matching movement with breath. The idea is to just create momentum here, right? An object in motion stays in motion. We're finding that flow. Let's go one more time, both directions, folks. Just notice how your joints are starting to warm up and loosen. Your body's starting to sense this growth, this rejuvenation, expansion. And then coming up to the knees, let's step forward with one foot. Exhale the hips down. Come back to kneel and switch. Use whatever you need for balance as you switch forward. Let's do that a few times from knees to lunge. Hello, hip flexors. But one more time on each side. Just the rhythm of breath. That's your pace. And then we'll just tuck the back toes. We'll let the back foot come to meet the front foot. Let's exhale down into a forward fold. Take a moment again to breathe into the back of your body. Here is our next flow with breath. It's familiar. Hands to shins. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold. Let's take 6 counts this time. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. And then a big exhale. One more time, come up 6 counts. Hold for 6. And then lower. Bending the knees even more, let's sweep the arms high, find extended mountain. Cactus your arms into an expansive back bend. Reach high again. And then draw hands to heart. Swing the arms open. Bring your hands to your heart. Swing the arms down low behind you. And hands to heart. So we're just going to do that again. Sweep up, deep breath in. Cactus your arms. Reach high. Hands to heart. Come into chair. Arms open to the sides. Exhale back into your chair. Arms behind airplane. Back to chair. Rise up. Cactus arms. Reach up. Hands to heart. Open wide. Sink to chair. Airplane. Back to chair. Let's go through that one more time. Reach up as high as you can. Lift. Cactus. Lift up. Hands to heart. Swing your arms wide. Chair pose. Airplane. Reach back. And chair. Beautiful. Let's reach all the way up, everybody. Sun salutation. Swan dive. Forward fold. Lifting halfway. Steady breath. Down dog or tabletop. You decide. Shift forward and lower your body to the earth. Let's roll the shoulders. Come up to cobra. And back. Through child's pose. To downward facing dog or tabletop. Dolphin is a nice option on your elbows if your wrists are hurting. Feet come forward, lift halfway. Sigh it out. Sweep up. We're going to take that flow again. Lift up, cactus your arms. Exhale, lift high. Exhale, hands to heart, and then swing the doors of your heart open. Inhale, exhale, chair. Airplane, throw it back. Back to chair. Let's do it again. Rise up. Cactus. Good. Reach. Hands to heart. Open the doors. Sink to chair. Airplane. And chair. Good. One more time. Sun salutation. Lift up. Swan dive. Forward fold. Lift halfway and step back. Down dog or tabletop. Come forward, knees or toes lower down. And then cobra or up dog. We'll meet in down dog or tabletop. Take a moment now. Expand your body in this pose. And then slowly bring your feet to meet your hands. Press to lift halfway, and then a big exhale as we fold. Soft knees rise high. Let's do our flow. Cactus arms, big exhale. Smile, reach high. Hands to heart, chair pose. Throw the doors open. Come back to chair. Airplane, flat back. And back to chair. One more time, reach up. Energize everybody. Cactus, reach even higher. Hands to heart, chair pose. Throw the doors open. Back to chair. Airplane. And chair. Standing mountain. Let your hands come to your sides, feet a little bit apart. And I want you to just breathe here. Feel heat. Feel the way breath expands your body. Can you get taller with each inhale? And let those inhales be longer. So really tall. And then the exhales like, right? The exhales are faster. Inhale, expand. Exhale, fast. Okay, good. Everybody step your feet wide. Let's come to a little bit wider straddle. You can turn sideways on your mat if you like. We're gonna reach the arms up high. This is our first really stretchy, expansive pose. We're gonna drop the left arm, reach the right arm up toward the sky, and reach so far that your right heel comes off the ground. Come way up onto those right toes. And back to center. Sweep the left, drop the right. And then the left arm reaches so far that it pulls that left heel up off the ground. Like you just can't even stretch enough. Come back to center, arms meet. So start to move with your breath side to side. This is kind of like, you could even yawn here. And when you're ready, come back to center. Find that 6 count breath if you want, and a hold. And you're just moving at your own pace. Stretching wide and up and over. Like the skin is just too restraining. I can't even stay inside this skin anymore. I've got to grow. One more time, both ways. And come back to center, cactus your arms. Fingertips touch the back of the head, and then just press your head back into your hands. Feel your breath moving into your collarbones, your sternum, the front of your shoulders. Expansion. Oh, arms come back behind you, either towards each other or interlaced. Open up through the chest and then hinge forward from your hips. Come down into this chest expansion, forward fold. Release the fingertips to the floor, lift halfway. We're going to use those movements in a flow. So bend the knees. You can press on your thighs if you want. We're going to inhale, hands behind the head, open up through the collarbones. Exhale, interlace and fold. So make sure your movement is coming from the hips with a flat back. Open and fold. Just find these little back bends, hips come forward, and then hips go back, head drops down. One more time, come up, fingertips on the back of the head, turn your toes out, and then extend your hands wide out into this star position. We're going to do a version of sunflowers, little different version. So I'll take you slow motion. So the arms are going to come to the left. The left knee bends. You can imagine you're just holding a giant sunflower right here. We're gonna sweep it around, bend the right and come up. So just make those big circular motion, left to right. If there's any strain in your low back, bend your elbows more. You could even press on your thigh as you lower and come through to give your back some support. Let's make this fiery. Let's really sniff in on the lift, and then just let it go. Big sniff in and out. One more time, and then we're just going to switch directions. So coming all the way up to center, now we go the opposite way. Right first. Big sun sweeps. Good. Really building energy, expansion. One more giant circle. Lift up into star. Fingertips on the back of the head. You should feel like you are electric right now. Turn the toes to the side again, facing forward. Reach behind and fold. You might even be a little bit lightheaded right here. If that's the case, you could pause in a half lift instead of coming down into a forward fold. So the energy of a Brahmana practice is expansion, increase, energize, creativity, nourish, build, strengthen, growth, activity. Let the fingertips come to the floor, and then walk your hands over to your right ankle and gently pull your torso down across your right leg. Breathe into what you feel back here in the left. So this will be a good practice to come back to on the days that you feel dull, when you lack energy, when you're a little bit lethargic or sleepy. This is a medicine for dullness. Come back to center and switch. And you're not going to feel like it on those days because dull energy pulls for dull energy. So kind of have to do the opposite. Come back to center as you lift halfway. 6 count breath in. Hold 6. And then exhale, fold right forward. As we lift and lengthen, let's walk toward the front of your mat. Come down into a low lunge. And I'm guessing that's going to be your right foot forward in a lunge, yeah? All right, so a little flow here with our lunge. We're going to exhale back into our hamstring. We're going to inhale forward, and as we do, scoop the arms up to a back bend. And then exhale back to hamstring. So move at your own pace with your breath. If this hurts your back, a nice option could be put your hand on your thigh and just lift a little less. There you go. I'm going to start to focus a little bit more on the chest area. So as you come up this time, reach your arms behind, interlace. Keep the palms open and take your arms back as far as you can so you really feel a stretch across the top of your shoulders. Force breath into your chest. And And then as much as possible, bring your palms together, arms in close to you. Tuck your knuckles down behind that back leg and lift your collarbones. That should really drive some stretch across the whole front of you. And then release. Fingertips come down, tuck the back toes. So we're in low lunge. On the inhale, rising up high, and then sweep to twist. Inhale high, sweep to twist. If you're a little wobbly, step your left foot out a little bit wider, more stability. Lift, swing open. One more lift high, interlace your fingers, palms press up, arms reach back. And then again, just find that expansion, like you just can't quite stretch enough. Let's release. Fingertips come to the floor. Walk your hands forward and float the back leg. Just wiggle out that ankle, point and flex. As you exhale, let the left foot come to the back of your right ankle and then come down as far as you can. Lift and lengthen. These are called Shiva squats. Your knee doesn't love this. It's just a little squat. 3 more. And then lower the left foot, come to a forward fold. Give yourself pause here. You can take ragdoll if you like. You can shake out your shoulders, sigh. Be in your body. Feeling energy, feeling breath. And then we'll release the fingers to the mat. Step the right foot back and drop your knee. Okay, how we doing so far? How's our energy? All right, good. Start your flow. Exhale back. Inhale, lift. You can press on your thigh and just reach up. And exhale back. So when you're feeling dull or exhausted or sleepy, movement is medicine. Getting the body moving. So these vinyasas, these poses connected together with breath, are medicine. Coming in and out of these poses just generates energy in your body. Coming back to our lunge, arms reach behind. You can hold on to a strap or you can interlace. And then just let the arms come back away from you as far as possible. You want to feel something across the top of your shoulders here. Breathe. Just let your body expand. As much as possible, palms meet, knuckles down. Just tuck your hands toward the inner back leg and then lift your collarbones. Feel all that space in the front of your body. Release. Fingers are always tingly after that. Tuck the back toes. You're gonna find stability here, so maybe widen up your stance and then bring yourself up to high lunge. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, sweep open. Move with your breath. Take a moment right now to notice your body, your energy, your heat, your vitality, your prana, that life force surging through your body. You are alive. Bring the arms up, interlace your hands, palms pressed, and then just lift, lift, lift onto those back toes. Press your hands high, lengthen and expand. This is what being alive feels like. Release, fingertips down. Let's find some balance. Woo. Come down into a Shiva squat. So just tap the back heel, little bend or big bend. Your knees get to choose. Take these a little faster. One more time, lifting and into your forward fold. Take a pause. It's like a period at the end of a sentence. Take a pause. And then lift to shins and slowly reach the arms. Come back to heart. Feet slightly separate, mountain pose. And again, I want you to just feel that 6 count inhale making you taller. And then just exhale, just let it go. Inhale, expand. Do that one more time. Lift and lengthen. Great job, everybody. Come out into a warrior 2 stance. Warrior 2. And we're going to take a look over our right hand. Turn the right palm and reverse your warrior. So shift your drishti, your gaze upward. That's another way to raise energy, is literally to look up, to bring your eyes up to the highest point you can see around you. Reach a little farther, and even to the point where that front leg starts to straighten. Reach. Can't quite go far enough. Reach, reach. Good. Come back to warrior 2. Open to center and switch. Warrior 2 to the left. Shoulders are relaxed. Looking over the left hand, turn the palm and reverse the warrior and shift your drishti, your eyes up as high as you can. You might even see your eyebrows. You're looking so high in your eye sockets. There's a nervous system response. That's like excitability, lifting energy. The same way that closing your eyes creates calm, looking up creates energy. Come back to warrior 2. Oh, sorry, we forgot straight leg. Sorry, my bad. Lift and lengthen, we can't forget that. Feels so good. Reach, stretch, breathe. Now warrior 2. All right, we're gonna create a flow with that side to side. So we go from warrior 2 to reverse warrior with a straight leg, back to 2 and center. And you're gonna move and flow with your breath. See if you can find some energized grace in these movements, right? So we're moving a little bit quickly from pose to pose. You want to take your energy and some grace with you. Soften the edges. Make it flow. Let's go one more time, both directions. And come back to center. Arms come out in front. We're going to take some eagle arms. We're going to move into that upper back. So cross the left arm over the right. Either make a V or interlace, kind of wrap your arms. So you're already feeling something between your shoulder blades. Take a deep breath, lift your elbows. On the exhale, fold, and we're gonna let gravity do the work here. So just let gravity pull the arms down. Direct breath into your upper back. Really exaggerating that expansion. Light shoulders. Unwind, lift halfway, and then taking a twist. So right hand underneath your face, left arm lifts up. Wiggle your fingers, let that shoulder open, chest expand. And switch sides. Move with your breath. Exhale to a flat back, inhale to a twist. And find your flow. Even that out by going one more time to both sides. Come to center, bend your knees, press yourself up. Arms forward, right arm crosses over this time. Make a V, you can even hug yourself or find a little bit of a wrap. Lift the elbows and on the exhale, hinge forward. Again, letting gravity do all the work here. Breathing into your upper back. So Brahmana practice is a heart opening, chest expanding, back stretching practice. Lots of more space for lightness. Release your hands, come to flat back, and move through your twist. Empty your breath, and then open on the inhale. Flat back on the exhale. Find your flow. Go one more time, both sides. And when you've completed that, return to the front of your mat. Let's drop one knee and then the other. From a tabletop position, just shift your hips side to side. I'm gonna go a little briskly. See what happens in those outer edges. And then let's draw our right knee to our right wrist, a pigeon pose. So you're welcome to support this in any way you want. We're going to just do a flowing pigeon. So the inhale is up, the exhale is down. Instead of staying in that folded over position, which is supposed to be a little more calming and soothing, we're going to continue with this motion that's more energizing. Really exaggerate the breath, bring as much in as you can. It's kind of like you're trying to breathe into your brain. So the inhale with this practice almost seems more like a big sniff in. Come up to hold. And as you release, just switch sides, come to tabletop, left knee forward. Supporting your pigeon in any way you like. And then starting the flow of upright and down. I'm just staying on my fingertips to give me a little bit more extension. And that exaggerated inhale. Just bathe your brain with oxygen. One more time, up, inhale slowly and hold. Exhale, release. Bring yourself around to a seat. Okay, I hope you're feeling a little bit like heady right now, a little kind of buzzy and heady, yes? All right, I'm going to continue. I'm going to take a few seated postures, a few seated movements. So fingertips come to the back of the head, and we're going to inhale on our twist to the right, exhale on our twist to the left. So start slow. And then once you start to feel it, pick up the pace. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And then start to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. We're intentionally only doing this breath in one direction. We're breathing in on the right side, which is our fiery side. That's our masculine side. So we're going to continue that. Inhale, inhale, inhale. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Center. Take a deep breath in, reach up. Hold. Exhale fast. Hands on your lap. Just pause and notice the alchemy, the magic, the work of the energy. For me, a practice like this creates a little sense of brightness when my eyes are closed. A little more like glitter in my brain. I'm not on drugs, I promise. I'm on yoga drugs. All right, so same idea, hands on the knees. Inhale, cow, exhale, cat. I'm gonna go really slow at first. And you're just gonna figure out the range of motion for your body, and then when you do, start to speed it up. Inhale forward, exhale back. Five more. Inhale, center and hold. Hold, 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 hold. And then exhale. Pause and notice. Let's take a deep twist each direction. So left arm across, right hand behind. Breathe tall. Exhale, twist. On the inhale, unwind just a little bit to get taller. Exhale, twist deeper. A little bit of pulsing. Unwind and deepen, just like you're trying to wring out a cloth. And twist and hold, empty all the breath. Switch sides, right arm comes across the body, left fingers wiggle back, and then just begin that pulsing. Inhale to lengthen the spine, get as tall as you can. Exhale, twist farther. Inhale, unwind a little bit. Exhale, twist further. So just this little squeezing a sponge. One more time, lengthen, and then hold the twist. Exhale all the air out. Come back to center. Fingertips behind, come into a back bend here. You can have flat hands or fingertips, but create as much arch of the spine as you can. Squeeze your shoulder blades together with some force. Push your chest forward, lift your collarbones, look up as high as you can, and breathe. These practices are wonderful for people who struggle with depression. Any of these exercises can give you just a momentary uptick of the nervous system. One more deep breath, look up, lift up. And then release to center, let yourself fold forward over your legs, take a pause. It's a lot of lifting the energy. Just take a moment to just pause. And return to a seat. We're just going to do one final thing here, torso circles. Stir it up. So I'm going to be honest with you, after a practice like this, Shavasana is not easy. Your body's kind of wound up, kind of fired up and energized. And I always find it's just harder to drop into relaxation when I do a Brahmana practice. Let's go the other way. So if you have that experience in Shavasana, you're welcome to sit today instead, just to sit and kind of bask in the energy, just bask in these vibrations. So whatever you prefer, to just let your body start to return to stillness, seated or lying down, go ahead and figure that out for yourself. And when you find your resting place, let's just do 6 counts breathing in, 6 counts hold, and a long sigh to exhale. So a little slower, just 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then exhale. And just take yourself through a few rounds of that, a little softer than before, just 6 in, 6 hold, long exhale. Take one more round of 6-6 breath. And then just return to normal breathing as you start to stretch your body out. And take a luxurious stretch with arms reaching overhead, toes pointing, back arching, and a slither side to side, yawn and sigh. And then make your way back when you're ready to a seat. As we come back to a seat, we're going to do one more energizing breath, and it's a right nostril breathing. So I'd like you to just very gently close your left nostril. Try not to press too hard, just the lightest pressure in the middle of the nose is helpful. And you're just going to breathe in deeply through the right side. And you can breathe out of both, or you can just breathe out of the right, but just in through the right again and again. Really like sniff, like you're trying to just light up your brain. So breathing through the right nostril stimulates the left side of the brain, which is our masculine, fiery energy side of the brain. It's our thinking side of the brain. So this is a breath for when you just need some mental clarity and vision and memory and alertness. One more deep, slow breath in through the right nostril and out. And then I'd like you to just open your arms like this, like you are just open to life today. And I'm going to leave us with these words of Dawna Markova, who says, "Let us swing wide all the doors and windows of our hearts on their rusty hinges, so we may learn how to open to life. Let us see the light in the other and honor it, so we may lift one another on our shoulders and carry each other along. Let holiness move in us, so we may pay attention to its small voice and give ourselves to life fully with both hands." So reach as high as you can. Take a deep breath. Give yourself to life with both hands today. Bring your hands to your heart in gratitude. Take this energy and do good things with it, friends. Have an amazing day. Namaste.